Viewer discretion is advised.
Man, stand up. Get on the ground. Stop.
When an officer tells you to stop, you have to stop.
Let me see your hands!
Stop.
Stop the fight now!
Hands up.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I talk to my wife a lot about stuff that goes on during my shift, some of the things that bother me and get an emotional reaction out of me. And she's really been a good ear to help me decompress from some of the stress and the angst that comes from seeing all the things that a law enforcement officer sees throughout their career. So this car is driving pretty fast, going down an area that's a known high crime, high drug location. Went to stop it, and immediately started to accelerate away from us and turn. And we're slowing down for the red light at Kellogg and Broadway coming to a complete stop prior to proceeding through a green light. 122, correction on the make and model. It's a silver Nissan Xterra. We are headed westbound on Kellogg Drive, improper left turn, and we're stopping at Kellogg and Main. We're stopped at a red light. Appears to be a single occupant. We're proceeding on to westbound Kellogg. So this car, we're driving the speed limit through most things. We're stopping at most red lights, signaling most turns. I don't know why they're not stopping. All right, we are through Meridian at Kellogg. We did stop at a green light to make sure that the traffic was clear first. Just threw some stuff out the driver's window. Appeared to be a white crystal-like substance. We came to a stop at the stop sign at Sheridan University and turned northbound on Sheridan with a signal. We're pulling into a residence here. Give me the air. Show me your hands now! Show me your hands now. Turn away, face away from me. Turn and face away from me. Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice.
Walk backwards now.
Here, I got a long, you want to be mechanic?
Stop. Get on your knees.
You got orders.
Ready? Back up. Yep. Move up. Don't move.
I'm not a bad guy. You guys already know who I am.
I have no idea who you are. Who are you?
I'm not a dangerous guy in there.
We're gonna check.
I just don't want to.
He threw some stuff out. It was all powder spreading out.
Okay.
It was a handful. If anything, it's just going to be loose on the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is this your house?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I came here.
Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna double lock these cuffs, that way they don't tighten up.
Can you?
Yeah, that one's.
I got a bad shoulder. Is there any way we can get another cup on there, please?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay,
You've been
thank you so much.
cooperative. We'll use mine for now. Other than this whole car pursuit thing, man, you've been cool with us
but you gotta,
after that. So
Plus, I'm fat.
You're just healthy, sir.
you are, sir.
Yeah, whatever.
You want to have a seat here, Curtis?
You guys, I'm
Yeah,
not
go ahead
the
and have a seat
boss.
in this car for me, okay?
I'm not the boss.
Tell me what you're out doing tonight, man. Where were you coming from?
Driving down Broadway.
Driving down Broadway?
I seen the car. Didn't know who it was yet. Was like, that don't look good. So I turned left and I turned back on Broadway.
Okay.
Then that's when I knew it was you.
Okay.
So then I honestly didn't know what to do.
So what's the reason for not pulling over?
I didn't want my car stuck where I didn't know what would happen to it. It ain't my car.
Okay.
So I didn't know about towing it and all the bullshit. So I know it was safe there. The harm's already done. So let's just go home.
The harm's already done?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of something called flee and elude?
No.
Okay, that's where a vehicle that the police go to stop fails to stop and continues to drive.
But would it matter if you went a block or 10 blocks?
Well, I would say a block isn't flee and elude. I mean, that's just trying to get to a safe spot. I could understand that.
But you never got me on it anyway, right?
I would have given you a ticket with a court date. Unless you had a warrant, my man.
I apologize. I got a warrant.
I haven't looked up your history. Have you ever been arrested for drugs?
Oh, in the past, yes.
In the past?
No,
What sorts of drugs have you been arrested with?
meth.
Meth? You didn't get back into any of that tonight, did you? That was kind of a disconcerted look.
Maybe a later thing.
Okay. Did you have any in the car with you tonight?
I keep depending on the night now.
Okay.
No, you look at the car.
I looked in the car.
Yeah, you look at the car.
What I'd kind of like to know about is what went out the window during all of this.
Out the window.
Yeah.
When?
When? It was up over there kind of just after we got off of Kellogg, shortly after a turn or so.
Water out throughout the water bottle?
But the officers that are over there looking, they're not going to find anything else other than water.
Do whatever you want.
Well, I am. I mean,
Doors are open, you know.
I'm sorry, you said the doors are open?
So you guys can do what you want.
Okay.
I'm done talking.
Okay.
Thank you.
Put this back up there, my man. Doesn't get shut in the door. Tell me where you found it.
Edwards. About 3 or 4 feet, just right off the curb.
Yeah, it's right about where you threw it out. Are you seeing any residue or anything in it?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some on the side here.
Okay.
I can see a couple granules down here that we can probably test as well.
All right. So we're testing what Officer Nelson found, and what we're testing for is some methamphetamine residue using a Sershi NARC-2 methamphetamine test kit.
Yep.
352.
There's that purple color.
Definitely a positive result. So I've got the possession of paraphernalia, flee and elude, happy ending to what could have been a really dangerous situation.
So I grew up in a small town in northern Michigan, and I came out to California via the military. Got out in 2015, was looking for something to do, looking for that action, that brotherhood. I ended up getting a job as a police officer in the San Francisco Bay Area and then San Bernardino. It's been a real joy to be down here. It's a lot of fun. There's always something to do, never a dull moment. So this vehicle in front of us just pulled out the parking lot really quickly. It doesn't have any lights on. Try to figure out what's going on with them. That was gonna be Arrowhead number 17. What's up, man? You have your driver's license?
Sir.
How you doing, ma'am? How do you know each other?
Huh?
How do you guys know each other?
Oh, he was just buying me some food.
Turn off your vehicle, please. Hey, do you have anything on you that I need to know about?
Like a bag that I usually use.
Put your hands in the back of your head. Release your fingers. Step out. Got anything I need to know about on your person?
No.
Come here, buddy. Take a seat right here. Kick your feet out, cross your legs. You're just momentarily being detained right now. You understand that?
Fine, yeah, I understand.
Hey, partner.
Just gonna sit down on the curb right here, all right? All right, just kick your feet out and cross them for me. You haven't been arrested for prostitution or anything like that?
No, I'm not a prostitute. I'm coming from a party.
You're dressed like that? You got condoms in the truck, on the floorboard, and all that? Don't lie to me,
What?
right? Because we're gonna find out. So, right now we're conducting an investigation. I need you to be honest with me. What was your intentions? Why did you pick her up?
My intention was to go home and just help her out. That's all.
If there's condoms on the seat, you picked her up in a heavy prostitution area. You're all the way on the north end in Highland, which is northeast. Where you picked her up at is way southwest. So why would you be way over there?
I guess I didn't really think twice.
Hey, man.
That's all.
Let's start over.
That's all I can
Be
say.
more specific about that. Like, you picked her up. Like,
Yeah. It's seen her attractive and I picked her up.
and then,
I mean, condoms are on the seat and everything, you know?
uh-huh.
I bought those. I bought her the food. She wanted to eat. She wanted something to drink. She got a water.
Okay.
Bought her all that for her. And then all this happened.
What was the plan? What were you guys gonna do? I mean, just tell me the truth, man. It's fine. Okay. So stand up. Come here. We're gonna have a quick conversation. You good with that?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So, why'd you get in the car with them? Just be honest with me right now, please.
He was gonna pay me to have sex.
How much?
15 minutes for 100. It was gonna be 15 minutes.
Did he already give you the money? Okay. And how did the conversation go?
I asked him if he wanted a date, and
Okay.
he said how much. I told him, and that's how I went.
Okay. Were you specific about, like, what does a date mean?
Well, when I say that, they already know what I'm talking about. So, like,
Okay, so that's commonly go for what, having full-on sex, or is that like?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna have you sit down, okay? So let's start over. You picked her up. Do you know where you picked her up at?
No.
Okay, so
The street.
you're not sure. That's fine. But you know she's working as a prostitute, right?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yes or no?
It's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious. Okay. No, see, I appreciate the honesty. Okay, so you know she's working as a prostitute. You pick her up because you want to have sex with her. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. How much money were you going to give her to have sex?
We didn't talk about that.
You didn't talk about that. Okay, so I'm hearing two different stories now. Just be honest with me, okay? See, you're already starting to tell me the truth now. How much? I already know the number. You might as well just tell me the truth. Huh?
Apologize.
Yeah.
$100.
$100. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, sir. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Go ahead and stand up for me. All right. Just gonna walk this way. Stand up on the sidewalk. Thanks.
Well, is that probably just stay there, or is gonna get impounded?
We'll work with you, okay?
Gotta pay that officer.
No. But, you give me permission to move your vehicle?
Huh?
You give me permission to move your vehicle? Can I move your vehicle out to the sidewalk?
Yes, this pocket right here might be the key.
I got you. So just so you understand, you're going to jail today. So your charge is going to be 647B, which is engaging in prostitution, okay? Do yourself a favor and do me a favor. Just don't do this ever again.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right.
Phone in my wallet.
Yeah, I'll grab it for you.
Thank you very much.
All right, man. Cool. Ayana, you're not going to jail tonight. I'm cutting you a huge break on that. But if you don't want to be out here and you don't want to be doing this, there's tons of resources that we can provide you that you don't have to be out here anymore, all right? Going to jail is like one thing, but I really want you to get out of this lifestyle.
The community in the city of Wichita really love us. It's good to know that every day I come to work, we have a good support system around us. Of course, we want to be a good asset to the community, like trying to reduce crime as much as we can. Whatever we can do to make society safer for especially all the young kids growing up. Right now, we're going to stop this vehicle with expired tags.
Yo. Hey, turn the car off. Hey, I'm officer with the Wichita Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because your tag's expired.
I know, but they're mailing to me. I can't.
They're mailing it to you?
Yeah.
Well, usually if you've renewed it, it's already updated when we run it.
If you run it, it's updated.
Yeah, if we run it, it's expired, man.
No, it's updated.
Okay, do you got your license on you?
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah.
What are you doing down here?
I just mess with little girls. They're checking out some girls.
Checking out some girls?
Yeah, I had to.
What are you doing that for?
I just want to see them, baby.
Okay. So, not a big deal, man. I'm just going to have you hopped out for me. You're not under arrest right now. I just want to talk to you here, okay?
All right.
So you got a hammer down there or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Just leave that, okay? Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Okay. Anything in your pockets?
No.
Can I check those?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Man.
15.
Okay. All right, you're under arrest.
For what? For what?
Watch your hands.
He had some meth that looks like he dropped on the ground right here. And another bag of meth tucked into this little cubby.
How long you been cruising around Broadway for?
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours?
About an hour and a half.
Just rolling up and down? Man, what's going on with that?
I don't know, man. Just
don't got anything better to do?
don't have nobody to talk to.
Don't have nobody to talk to?
Just some meth.
What? Oh man, that bitch didn't get out of here and do this. Come on, man. Don't tell me this. Oh man.
Where was it at?
This little bitch
So
didn't do
right
that.
at his feet, there was a bag with the meth already spilled out a little bit. And then in
Like by the hammer?
yeah.
Okay.
Like literally right at his feet when you look down.
And see, that's why I don't let him do this here.
All right, so right at your feet, man, there was a bag that was right there by that hammer that had some meth in it. Is that yours?
By my
Right by your feet, yeah.
No, she had everything, man.
Was she driving the car or something?
No. Well, she drove me for a little while.
She drove you for a little while?
She had it because she was smoking that.
Okay. Do you use meth at all?
No, sir.
Have you ever used meth?
No, sir.
No?
I don't. I tried it.
You tried it?
I like it.
When'd you try it?
2011.
Yeah. Do you use any type of drugs?
No, I did. Yeah.
What did you
Crack
used to use?
cocaine.
Crack cocaine?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you used crack?
2011.
2011? You've been clean since 2011,
Yes,
huh? That's good, man.
Yes, sir.
How do you know her?
I met her on the street.
You met her on the street. You picked her up on Broadway?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea, does it?
No, I can't.
Did you pay her to ride around with you?
No.
No? Okay. You're not out here looking for a girl to have sex with? I mean,
I'm here just to be a friend.
all right. Well, right now you're under arrest for possession of methamphetamine, okay?
Yeah, that's not mine, man.
I'm going to submit the drugs for prints and DNA. If your
Okay,
prints and
yeah,
DNA
please
don't come back on
Please
it,
do.
Okay, I will.
Please do.
All right.
You'll see.
So right now we're gonna use this test kit, see if we get a positive reading on what I believe to be methamphetamine.
How much meth was in there?
All together, maybe 3 grams. Kind of personal use stuff. Kind of odd that he has this stack of baggies. It's a little amount, especially with no cash or anything.
Maybe he pays the women with meth. That would make a lot of sense, too.
Yeah, that is very probable. Positive for meth at 2343.
Hey, Greg. So you said that meth belonged to a girl that you picked up there at right by the Quick Trip on the corner?
Right.
Okay. What does she look like?
Real pretty.
Real pretty? Okay. You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Haven't seen a lot of pretty girls standing up there, so she should stand out then, huh?
Right.
Okay. Man, just be straight with me, all right? I'm not gonna charge you with picking up a prostitute or anything like that. Is that what you were up there looking for, man? Huh?
Not a prostitute, but a hooker, yeah.
A hooker? Same thing. So, did you guys sleep together?
No.
No. Where'd you take her?
We just rode. That's it.
That's it.
She drove and I rode. No, that's all we did.
Yeah.
Man.
How you gonna? Why'd you let a girl you didn't know drive your car, man?
She was driving good. She drove pretty good.
She drove pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky she didn't steal it, man.
No, she don't steal it. The hell, I'm in the front seat with her.
Yeah. So wait till you get out.
No, I ain't getting
It happens more than you think.
out. And I'm getting out with my keys.
Well, you got out to let her in the driver's seat, right?
No, I scooted over.
You scooted over?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty smart of you. So you said this is the second time you picked her up?
Yeah.
Okay. What about last time? Did you sleep with her last time?
No.
No. Have you picked up prostitutes or hookers, as you
Yeah,
described
I
them?
picked them up, but I ain't never slept with none of them.
You never slept with any of them?
None
huh?
of them, not
No.
one.
I mean, they're out there trying to make money.
I don't care. I don't sleep with none of them.
Okay. The thing that I'm having a hard time understanding, most drug users aren't just trying to leave their drugs in somebody's car, right?
You know what,
Especially if she's out there working that corner trying to make money. So probably so she can buy more drugs, right? So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for her to just leave it in your car. I mean, like I said, it's in the floor right by your feet.
She the one who put it there. I didn't do it. She did.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, it does. And she wanted me to get caught. Yeah.
All right, we'll get you out of here as soon as we can, okay?
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Are y'all from around here? That thing is meant for a pool, not ocean.
Dump it out.
Forgive me for making you cover your hole.
Spring break, here we go.
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I want to be outside as much as I could be. I really, really like hiking and just doing outdoor stuff as it is. I actually had an office job and it's kind of soul-sucking, so I ended up landing on law enforcement. Getting to come out here for a job and cruise the beach with the ATVs and get on the boats and cruise the waterways. It's just cool to be able to be a part of something like this. Looks like we got a couple people caught in a rip right here. 3 of them actually. We got lifeguard pulling up right now, so we'll just watch for now, make sure they don't need any help. Otherwise, we'll not have to jump in with them, but they're pretty good. I think they got it. 250. I'm out with a distressed swimmer at the back porch. Lifeguards on scene. Hey, there's 3 of them out there. I was watching them from up there. They were waving, and then I realized that they were caught in the rip. Is that our surfer with them? Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, which is awesome. Heads above water. We like to see that.
Yeah.
Heads above water.
So today it's a red flag. The flags kind of progress from green to yellow to red to double red, and it's all just based on surf conditions, rip current conditions. Like I said, today was like sort of in between red and yellow, but we go ahead and stick with the red just to kind of advise to use a high caution. There's definitely rips out. We've got a north wind. It's just kind of wherever they pop up, you never know. Once you're caught in them, it's best to just swim sideways or float and wait till it lets you loose. Even with these boards, you're gonna see them struggling to get in. It's easy to get bogged down. You run out of energy quick, and then really the only thing else that happens is you drown, sadly. I mean, who knows what those guys were doing? They may have just gotten in up to their waist, and before they knew it, the rip had them out up to their chest.
So that's our all clear sign. It means that assistance isn't needed. So typically for us, there's a surfer out in the water, which is good. Or beach safety is going to be out here. Us, right? So we got a call. Someone was out in the water, needed a little bit of help. Our lifeguards were on it. You know, we got to them in probably about 2 minutes. Doesn't seem like we need any medical, but someone did call 911, so we're just going to have them continue. See once they get to shore, do we need to keep them going? If not, then I'll cancel fire and EMS, show us back in service. Easy as can be. We're just taking our time to bring them into shore, especially if they're conscious, like this gentleman is. We don't want to keep him too rattled. He seems like he's good to go. Might have just got a little freaked out there. Brian's on top of it, though. He's a great lifeguard for us. He's been a great asset over the last couple of years, so good to have good folks out here.
Lifeguards have all three. They all appear alert and conscious. They're bringing them in. Hey, wasn't there three? What's up? Wasn't there three people out there?
I think there was only one guy. The other two were surfers. I'm just going to ask him if he wants to get checked out.
So they're going to follow up with the guy. Oftentimes when they are struggling like that, they'll breathe in a lot of water, and then it'll get trapped in your lungs, and you may not realize that you're coughing and stuff. You don't feel right. But there's a thing that can happen later on called a dry drowning, and that's where there's still some water in your lungs. So generally speaking, you can kind of tell just based off of people's demeanor if they're like regurgitating water or coughing or headache, fatigue. He seems fine to me. Hey, man. You all right?
Yeah.
Good.
I just got sucked in.
Yeah? How far in were you when it started?
I could still stand before it got bad, and then I just got sucked out.
Was it just you and your other buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. I was up here. I saw you guys start waving, and I'm like, okay, does he need help or is he waving? And then I realized y'all were still getting pushed out. Just for a heads up, so if you guys get caught in a rip like that, you can try swimming on your back. It's a little bit easier.
Right.
But you can also swim sideways. Did they already tell you?
Yeah. My friend, he knows a lot more than I do. He's just trying to keep me calm because I can't
scary.
swim.
It's super scary. You can't swim?
Not
you
really
did pretty good for somebody who can't swim.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Thank you.
Glad you made it out, man.
Thank you. Thank you for helping.
He asked you if you want to get checked out already?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
you
good.
though? Sweet.
Yeah. I just need to sit down.
Go ahead, man. I won't hold you up. Hey, have some water too. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it seemed like it. So beach service gave us a call and said there was someone screaming for help out.
Is that this guy?
Yeah, I believe so, right at the back port. Okay. So Ryan elected to go out in the water so I could stay on comms. And, Ryan got out to him. Did he say anything to you, or?
Well, last time I got to him, there were a surfer and like two other dudes just hanging out there.
Okay.
I thought it might just be false alarms. They're hanging out.
Did he mention he couldn't swim?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I asked if they were all right, the one guy hanging on, I couldn't, he was gasping for air,
Definitely caught in a bad spot, to say the least. Fire and EMS got dispatched out to him. By the time they got on scene, the gentleman was back on the beach. Didn't need any assistance from us, so I canceled him and called Destin Beach Service, or Destin Beach Safety, back in service.
Awesome.
And here we are.
Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I didn't want to get my shorts wet just yet.
No, I think you're better off staying dry.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're a better resource for us up here.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we appreciate you being here.
Nice work, guys.
Yeah, good stuff.
So the flag system is pretty helpful for people who come down here and want to gather kind of what the weather conditions are, and it's actually very dangerous to be out in the ocean, and a lot of people don't really consider that because you can just walk in, especially on a calm day. It's just kind of almost like going to the pool, but you get these rip currents. It's kind of hard to see if you're not kind of from here. It can end up being a pretty dangerous day.
We're heading to a vacation rental. The manager for the property called and said they got 6 spring breakers that they want evicted. I guess it's 6 males that have been causing an issue, and we're going to back up the officers that are there now. They're all standing outside, it looks like. So what you got going on? I'm Officer Johnson.
We had noise complaints last night. So came to ask them to produce someone that was of age. They didn't. Put out stories and whatnot. Defiant here.
I didn't do anything.
But this is where we are.
I'm not gonna play with you. Come on. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna play with you. I didn't do anything. I'm standing on the sidewalk. This Airbnb guy.
This is the route that you want to go? Go. This is your last chance, okay? You're gonna go in there and grab your stuff.
Can I ask what I'm being arrested for?
Trespassing.
I'm
You're refusing
standing
to
on the
leave.
sidewalk.
You're refusing to leave. We told you to go inside, grab your stuff, and you're refusing. That's trespassing.
I haven't refused anything.
Yes.
All I said is I want to get my friends back so we can all get our stuff out.
Are you gonna go inside right now if I take them off and you're gonna leave?
I want to know that I'm getting refunded my $10,000.
We're not gonna deal with that right now. That's civil.
That's
okay. And if they don't, you take them to court and you'll get your money back. We don't deal with that.
No, we're specific on the age limit for this reason. You know, we do a lot of things. No parties. which we do, noise sensors. And we're trying to be good stewards to the neighborhood, and we're completely against it.
Okay. They own the property, right? If they refuse service, they have the right to, which means it doesn't matter how long, they can reserve service at any time. In order to get your money back, you'll have to go through. You guys have to leave. So guys, were you able to figure something out? Do you got a ride coming, or your friends are gonna take care of you, or what's going on?
Figuring it out. Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
There's a hostel. I know.
Okay, all right. Now, in this next place you guys go to, try to keep things, under control. You could get the same thing happen to you in another place. I don't know how rowdy you guys get when you have fun, but that could happen again. So I just want you guys not be trespassed from half of Key West, All right?
I'm coming across.
This is a classic spring break hotel eviction. Let's hope they don't get evicted from the next hotel as well.
Have a good one, y'all. See you guys. Yeah, you have a good one.
How'd it look in here?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Spring breaker.
This is a typical spring break mess that gets left behind. These rentals and hotel rooms, and luckily everyone left without damaging any of the property. Just gonna be a big deal to get it all cleaned up afterwards. What are the hotel prices like down here in Key West for spring breakers?
They're expensive for the most part. Yeah, there are 9 of us. We all paid about like $550. Yeah.
So they're allowing more than 4 or 5 people to a room in some of these hotels?
Yeah, so we're staying in a hotel that has like suites. So we're in a 3-bedroom suite.
2 balconies. It's really nice. Yeah.
So are you guys aware of the rules for spring break out here on the beach? Some of the laws that Key West has?
Not really. Not for Key West.
So we do have an open container law, which means you're not allowed to have an open container of alcoholic beverage anywhere in the city limits.
Okay.
If you're underage and you're not supposed to be drinking, if you're leaving trash, empty bottles, especially glass out here on the beach, empty cans, and we can tell you're drinking alcohol, we're going to enforce it.
Okay. Gotcha. Good to know.
Yes. And it is an arrestable offense to possess an open container.
Okay. All right.
So just remember those rules and you should be just fine.
Gotcha. Thank you.
We got spring break. It's in full in session out here. With the weather today, it's going to be probable that somebody's going to have an incident with their boat where they need our help. So we're out here to make sure everybody's safe on this rough spring break day. We just got a notification from the Coast Guard that a jet ski's been overturned, and we're going to get out here and help them out and make sure everybody's safe. So that's where we're headed. Is everybody okay? What's up?
You got it? I don't think so, but I can try it. I think we're good.
Okay. Nobody's hurt, right?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Just gonna hang on until you get back on. Hey.
134 alcohol violation.
Go ahead. Hey, listen, when you get on, lean to the side that she's climbing up on so that don't happen again.
Chris County Sheriff, Coast Guard, do I need any medical assistance?
Not at this time, everybody's okay. They're just trying to get back on board. With spring break being out here, we got, some younger folks that are new boaters. They're out here on jet skis, and this is a perfect incident of what happens when a younger person comes out without a lot of experience on jet skis, and it's rough out, currents ripping and all that. So I think that's kind of why they're in this predicament. But 219, everybody's safely back on board and underway.
Got it.
Been working down in Key West since 2006. I came from Tampa. It's a great place to work. We have people from all over the world that come visit us, whether it be spring break or Fantasy Fest or even New Year's celebration. We're gonna go down to Duval Street and where the tourist area is and see what's going on down there. Should be a little busy, a lot of families in town with spring break, and we'll see what we can get into today. All right, we're gonna go over to Duval Street. We got a complaint from a gallery owner that apparently we have a street performer, or I guess the piano man is what he's referred to. He's playing a little loud, so we'll see if it's in any violations of anything, or see if anyone has a permit. So.
On the lead side, I try the kindest thing and find the timing ostracizing. Barbados can't contain us. We built them as an answer, but we take them out. Hello, y'all.
Hi, how you doing?
This is awesome. I got the police coming to watch me.
Yes, sir. Do you have ID with you?
No.
And do you have your permit?
I do not, no.
All right, so you got two violations going on. The first is you're obstructing the city sidewalk, which is a arrestable violation.
Oh, wow.
The other is you haven't gotten a permit to be a street performer.
I didn't know.
All right, you got your ID with you real quick?
No, I do not.
You have no form of identification?
I don't have anything.
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah.
You have an ID out of Michigan?
I do.
All right, what's your name?
Kevin.
What's your last name, Kevin?
I'm trying to understand what I did wrong. I
Okay.
didn't know. I don't know the laws here.
So here's the deal. So first off, you're obstructing the sidewalk. A wheelchair can't get through here. It's against the law, okay? It's 62-2 municipal ordinances. All right, the other thing is you didn't even bother to take the time to find out what the rules were before you set up amplified music.
I've been doing this in every city, and no one's ever said anything to me.
Welcome to Key West, sir.
I thought you guys were coming because you were proud of me or something.
No, sir.
Are you gonna hit me with something that makes me have to pay money?
Well, I'm not gonna do anything. I may arrest you for obstructing the sidewalk. I may decide to do that. We got a young lady with a walker. This is why we have obstruction of the sidewalk rules.
Does make it.
Right, but
I get you.
You're putting her towards the curb and making it unsafe for her to traverse her sidewalk.
All right.
So that's why it's a criminal charge.
Shut down right away.
So hold on.
I'm all done.
Yeah, so what's required in the city in order to be a street performer? I can direct you to City Hall that can give you all the rules, and then the annual permit. The annual permit, I think, is like $99. The insurance is, what do you mean, wow? Is that expensive?
Yeah, I don't have any money yet. Yeah, $1.
What'd you do with all the money you made across the country?
I eat.
Right?
I'm living in my car, man.
That's an ordinance violation as well. We don't allow any camping in the vehicle, sir.
Okay. I wanted to come here because people told me to play some music, so I listened.
Well, it is a place for music, but we have certain guidelines and rules. Now, there is one place that you could possibly get an exemption, and that's at Mallory Square.
Mallory Square.
What type of music do you play?
Oh, it's originals. I was given a gift from God. And I play anything I hear, I can play. And then I just was like inspired with all these lyrics. I'm a Christian.
Okay, right on.
So I'm representing Christ with the lyrical content, like storytelling of Jesus' trials and stuff like that.
Fair enough. Do you have a genre? Is it like a country-based or gospel?
I kind of call it my own genre of classical poetry because I play classical music and then I do poetic storytelling over top of it.
Oh, right on. All right. So, yeah, like I said, Mallory Square is a place to go. We did get a call. That's the whole reason I came out here.
Oh, right on. I'm so sorry.
Nope. And honestly, if we didn't have all the regulations, Duval Street would be flooded with musicians because at peak season, it's a really good place to make a lot of money for a street performer.
Okay.
However, we have to keep it regulated and limit the number of performers so that way the guys doing it legal can make their money and survive. So.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, so you came back clean. So what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna document a warning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, fair enough?
Yeah.
So I'll let you go with that. All right, Kevin, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, well, typical day at Key West. We have people come from all over the country, some with lots of talent, some without much talent, but they're all trying to make a living here and do their street performing, and he was actually pretty good, so I wish him the best of luck.
So we're out here on Navarre Beach today. It's really, really busy. It's the most packed I've seen it this year. And although we got double red flags, the weather's beautiful and everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. So we're going to do our patrols and make sure everybody's safe and having fun. We got a group of girls down here. Looks like they might be underage and possibly in possession of alcohol. So we're going to stop and make contact with them and see what's going on. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are y'all all together?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you guys from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Everybody over 21?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. We just seen some alcohol and wanted to make sure everybody was of age.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys having your IDs with you.
Of course.
Makes my job easier.
I was just prepared.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where do y'all go to school at?
We go to Lincoln Memorial.
Lincoln Memorial?
Do you know where that is? It's in the middle of nowhere.
I know where Tennessee is.
Ace up there.
What are y'all majoring in?
Nursing. Going to physical therapy in May. We both are.
Gotcha. Oh, you guys are squared away. I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. We're prepared. We're always glad we could help. It's spring break. We got to be prepared. Yeah.
So
is there anything we should do differently?
No, you're legal to drink as long as you're over 21. And be in possession. How long you ladies down?
Till Friday. Friday. We leave Friday. Yeah, so.
Y'all leaving before the weekend. That's the best time.
But we have to get It's just like what we had and stuff from where spring break fell.
Yeah.
We play soccer, so we have to get
Okay. All y'all play soccer?
We do.
Oh, wow. Y'all winners?
Of course. What do you mean? I mean, we win. We try real hard. We do work hard.
Awesome. All right. Well, you ladies have a great time and be safe, all right? Because that's what this is all about.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Big 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.